The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Danny Laurel. Now, motorists may see an increase in the price of fuel products next week. Unioil projects that prices of diesel would go up by up to 60 centavos per liter. Gasoline products are likewise expected to become more expensive by as much as 30 centavos a liter. Oil companies will announce final price adjustments on Monday, which will take effect the next day. Now, if the hike pushes through, it will be the 10th straight week of increase for oil prices, with diesel increasing by at least 14 pesos per liter since July and gasoline by nearly 10 pesos. The distribution of financial aid to qualified rice retailers begins in some parts of Metro Manila. The Departments of Social Welfare and Trade led the first day of aid distribution. About 1,000 rice retailers in Quezon City, San Juan, and Caloocan received 15,000 pesos each. The DSWD said the number of beneficiaries is not yet final as they await the final list from the DTI. Meanwhile, those who are not currently in the list can appeal to receive the cash aid. The assistance comes after the imposition of price ceiling on rice to control the prices. Critics said this only hurts the small retailers who are at the receiving end of rising farm gate palay prices.
Yung price cap itself is a support to our consumers. Lagi ko nga sinasabi na dahil sa EO ng 39, ngayon merong mura na bigas na mabibili ang ating mga consumers. Now, itong financial assistance natin or livelihood grants natin, ito naman yung suporta para sa ating mga micro-rice retailers. Pag-aaralan ng DTI kung paano pa tayo makaka-augment at makakatulong pa sa mga micro-rice retailers natin na naapektuhan.
And we'll be back with more stories after this break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Dani Laurel. Some 36 students who became ill due to Taal's volcanic smog have returned to their homes. These students were sent to a rural health office in Batangas on Friday after they complained of chest pains and difficulty in breathing. The province's disaster unit said all were sent home after 1 to 2 hours. About 2,095 masks have also been distributed to 6 areas affected by the smog.
We are asking everyone to please maintain the N95 mask hanggat hindi po nawawala ang smog kasi hindi kami, mas maganda kasi yung kaysa sa surgical mask, no? Highly particulated mask yun, so at least masasala niya ang amoy ng sulfur at ang smog na rin na dumadating sa atin.
The Provincial Disaster Unit is also advising residents not to panic, saying the smog is normal, especially during the rainy season. Alert Level 1 remains in effect over Taal as it continues to show a low level of unrest.
I would just like to emphasize, it is not a manifestation na pwedeng ang tao mag-induce ng panic sa mga tao, no? Kasi hindi naman siya ibig sabihin ay puputok. So, habagat plus yung ating tag-ulan, mainit na bulkan, pag pinagsama, talagang nagkakaroon po ng gantong gases.
Let's now take a look at other stories we're watching. The Coast Guard says its resupply mission to the BRP Sierra Madre in Ayungin Shoal was successful on Friday. This despite dangerous maneuvers conducted by the Chinese Coast Guard against Philippine ships. Meralco announces a 5 centavo per kilowatt-hour hike in electricity rates for September. The power distributor says this is due to the increase in generation charges this month and the depreciation of the peso. In weather, the southwest monsoon continues to affect the western parts of northern and central Luzon. Localized thunderstorms may also trigger rains over Metro Manila and the rest of the country. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 4:30 p.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Dani Laurel. We are One News.